Hi everybody, this is Regina Freeland, your instructor, just making a quick video on how to access Google Docs through your student Gmail provided by maricopa.edu. What you're looking at right now on screen is the login screen for the student email. You would have clicked the link for student email and student login off the GCC main page. If you've recently been in your email, you might see this screen that has the bar that says Return to MCCCD Student Email Login. If you see that, simply click it, and you'll see the fields to enter your MEID number and your password. In fact, go ahead and click that and sign yourself in right now. Okay, now that you've signed yourself into your Gmail, let's look at what's on the screen. You know you're in your email because the top upper left corner, you'll see the word mail in bold in the line of Google products. That tells you where you are. Of course, the rest of these links, those are known as the breadcrumb trail. You also see the word mail bolded here at the left edge. This is the general area that no matter which product you're in, you'll see the name of it highlighted. It might be in a different color, but you'll see the name. The big M right here, and you notice that when I put my cursor over it, it becomes an active link, is the refresh button. It does exactly the same thing as hitting the F5 key on your keyboard. Some other clues, the search box right here, search mail. Okay, you notice your maricopa.edu email up here in the corner. And of course, you have your actual email. But we're heading toward Docs, so let's go to the breadcrumb trail and go ahead and click it if you see it here. If you're new to Docs or haven't accessed Docs recently, it might be under the word More. And of course, all you have to do is left click that one time and select Documents. And again, you would do that if you didn't see the word Documents in the breadcrumb trail. I see it, so go ahead and click it one time. Okay, notice that the Docs window is opening. Okay, there we go. Now, let's look at what we see. First of all, if there is a welcome message from the Google guys, then let's learn how to get rid of that. This happens occasionally when they've made changes either to the formatting or the function of the product, and yes, the Google guys have been busy. All we have to do is click it right up here in the upper right hand corner one time, or just simply click the settings button one time. See if we can get rid of it. There we go. Now we can see what we're doing. How do we know we're in Docs? Well, the breadcrumb trail looks a little different than Gmail, but notice that the word Documents is still in bold. Notice also that the word Docs appears where the name of Google products generally appears. Some things that look the same as the previous page, we have the big M here, which of course becomes an active link. Even when I mouse over it, this is the refresh button. Okay. Let's look further on the page and notice that we have the word Docs in color. Okay, that tells us where we are. It matches the home, which tells us we're on the opening screen, if you will, of Google Docs. We also see it up here next to the search box. Lots of visual cues to tell you where you are. Let's look a little further at this page and just to find out where things are. If you ever want to create a product, you simply left click one time on Create, And note, you'll see the icon for a document in the Word document. The presentation is like PowerPoint. The spreadsheet is like Excel. The form, you can have the ability to create all sorts of informational and useful forms with Docs. They have templates, of course, but you can create these at your will. And in fact, the welcome survey that I asked you to complete in week 1 was made through Google Docs. The information that is collected from a form like that goes into a spreadsheet. The last two items on this menu is a drawing function, which allows you to import drawings that you've created yourself or drawings that perhaps you found out there on the net or that you had saved on your computer. And of course, the last item is called collection, but it is Google's folder function, and you notice that the icon right here is the picture of a folder. I'm just going to tap up here to close that, and let's look at the second part of that bar. This is the upload function, where you would be able to pull documents from your desktop or saved on your hard drive or a flash drive and load them into Docs. And if we were to use this function, we would click it once, we'd see a menu here, and of course we would use the files, and that would help us upload. I'll show you how to do that when in the next screencast, when I just give you some instruction about how to create a folder and actually populate that folder with items you've created. Let's just tap once here to let that box disappear, and let's look at the rest of this home screen. If you've not created any other products in Docs, or no one has shared stuff with you from Docs, then there won't be anything here. But when you do create items, you'll see that there'll be a list of the titles, whatever you name them. You'll also see who owned them, and if you're the creator, it will say the word me. You'll also see a column for the last time that items were changed and who they're shared with. Up above this list, this is how you change any settings. It allows you to personalize and also incorporate some of your preferences, and of course a sort function. This is simply by the item that was created, the most recent. Lastly, once you start creating items, you'll see, especially folders, you'll see them under My Collections. And again, you won't have anything here until you started creating them. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you for watching.